Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making what's considered to be one of the most popular tapas dishes in all of Spain. Like seriously, this is a dish you'll find at almost every tapas bar and restaurant in the Iberian Peninsula. We're talking crispy fried calamari. This is known as Calamares a la Andaluza. And let me tell you, this is not your typical fried calamari. This is the next level goodness. As the calamari have a light crispy texture on the outside and they're super tender in the inside. The recipe is very easy to make. And the best part, it's all done with simple, everyday ingredients. Folks, serve these fried calamari as a tapas appetizer, next to a crunchy baguette that's been sliced up, and a couple ice cold beers, or even some chilled club soda. You have yourself the best moment of your day. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to grab 3 tubes of squid. I bought these frozen, thawed out, and already cleaned. If you can't find these in your area, you can just use regular squid. Just make sure to fully clean it. And if you can't find squid at your market, check with an Asian supermarket, as they usually have it in the freezer department. And I'm going to cut each tube of squid into rings that are 1/2 inch thick, which is about 1.25 centimeters. The secret, make sure they're all similar in size, that way all the squid evenly cooks. Then we'll transfer the squid rings into a casserole dish, and you want to make sure they're on a flat layer. And then fill it with some milk, just enough to barely cover the squid. And then we'll cover it with saran wrap and add it into the fridge between 20 to 30 minutes. This is what gives the squid that super tender texture. In the meantime, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour into a large bowl, which is 60 grams. We'll also add in 1/2 cup of cornstarch, which is also 60 grams. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, which is 2 grams. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, which is 1.5 grams. And 1/4 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is a little over 1/2 gram. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a whisk until it's well mixed together. And we're also going to make a very simple dipping tomato sauce that truly complement the calamari. I'm going to heat a saucepan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. Make sure you use the good stuff here. This is what truly makes a difference. Leave where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. After a couple minutes, we add in 3 cloves of garlic that have been roughly chopped. And we'll mix the garlic around continuously. That way it evenly sautés. After 30 to 45 seconds, and the garlic is nice and fragrant, you don't want to brown it, we'll add in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, which is 425 grams. This is similar to passata. We'll also add in 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh basil, which is about 3 grams. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram. And season with sea salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and just a kiss of granulated sugar to cut the acid from the tomatoes. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. And then we'll lower it to a low heat and let it simmer, that way all the flavors can develop. Alright, let's move back to the squid. After leaving it in the fridge between 20 to 30 minutes and it's nice and tender, we'll drain it into a colander. Shake off any of the excess milk. And then transfer the squid rings over some paper towels on a flat layer and pat them dry. Now before we start coating our squid, let's start heating our oil. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat. And add in 1 cup of virgin olive oil, which is 240 milliliters. Of course, you can use any oil you like here. It's just in Spain, virgin olive oil is typically used as it gives the calamari a beautiful lift of flavors. While the oil is heating, let's start coating the squid rings. I'm going to add them into the bowl with a flour mixture. And we'll mix them around until each squid ring is well mixed in the flour mixture. Then we'll transfer the coated squid rings into a colander and shake off any of the excess flour. Okay, let's move back to the fry pan. Once the oil's nice and hot, you want the temperature of it to be about 350 degrees to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is between 175 to 109 degrees Celsius. We'll start adding in the squid rings. You want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go between 2 to 3 minutes here until the calamari are crispy and they're golden fried all around. And as you finish each batch, transfer the calamari into a dish with some paper towels. Once all the calamari's been fried up, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to grab the simmering tomato sauce and add some into a serving bowl. And then decorate the fried calamari around it. Then we'll season the calamari with a kiss of sea salt. And garnish with some lemon wedges and some fresh parsley. Check it out, our crispy fried calamari are done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done using the simplest ingredients. Let's give these a try and see how they turned out. Once again folks, Calamares at Andaluza, and I tell you I'm such a huge fan of fried calamari, this I cannot wait to try. Here we go. I gotta do one more. I'm telling you, this is right on the money. You have that light crispy texture on the outside, so good. The inside nice and tender. So important to soak that squid in the milk between 20 to 30 minutes. It makes all the difference. That simple tomato sauce rounds it out for the perfect balance. Easy to make. Give these a try at home. Once again, it's a tapas appetizer. Next to a crunchy baguette that's been sliced up and a couple ice cold beers or some chilled club soda, you can have yourself the best moment of your day. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Alan M. Hirschman, Emily Hamilton, and Britt Saunders. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego. Absolutely delicious, and I forgot to mention the olive oil that's left over in the pan, do not toss it. You just run it through a fine sieve, it's going to clean it up. Then you can make more of these delicious calamari. Till next time, hasta luego.